Being a part of Lahaina and as a kupa of Lahaina, we've gone through a lot. But I think that my kupuna were calling me to come home. Although there was loss, that was like needed to clear the way to actually bring me home to who I was. I think I wasn't like fulfilling my purpose. I was scared and frightened, living in the fear of like, I don't know if I'm enough. I don't know if I am ready. And this hui, this cohort of women, I believe was the kupuna speaking through kanoi and through the hui of women that I surround myself with to say, it's time, sis, like time to come home. And so that kuleana I think is fulfilled through this.
Kanoi and what she has created for us in Lahaina, the women in Lahaina, to bring us together to Oli and to bring us back to our kuleana. And that is why we're here, is because Kanoi and U'ilani co-procreated to bring us here.
I was enjoying just being, you know, because all these past months, it's been 6 months almost since the fire happened, there was no time for just space of like being.
It was powerful because when you plant a tree by yourself, you are already building that pilina. But we all planted 3 trees together, and what that means for us is that 1, we went ahead and said we're ready for kuleana. 2, we know we're coming back and we're gonna always have to live in our kuleana. And then I think the 3rd one for me, it was creating a unity between Maui and Molokai, because when we planted, it was the wahine, yes, from Lahaina, but then the uncles came around us and they made sure to aloha us, and that just felt unity and like we were protected and we were good.
Stepping into the taro patch is like health. It's that wellness, because it's like that all around circling of exercise, that spirituality, that duality, like all the things really revives you. It revives your spirit. And so that's what it was for me. It was that revival, but most especially like right when we were done, the ua, like right before, you know, the ua started to come down and like, you know, paste upon our faces. And I felt like that was like an anointing to be like, you guys are ready. Like this is the time to now take this back home and ola and move on and share that hope with other people.
I truly believe humans, we have kuleana to nature, and Molokai has really shown us today the give and take, the pilina that we must build. Nature gives, but we have kuleana to nature. Nature will always malama us and take care of us if we malama and take care of every piece of nature as well.
Maui is so grateful. We are not Lahaina strong. We are Maui strong. Maui nui akama. And where we are lacking, we got to be totally just enraptured by the beauty of what could be if we are dedicated and in devotion to this path that was prepared.
Everything about this was like taking us back to like who we are as a people, as Kanaka Hawai'i, as resilient people that no matter what, like you just thrive through pono.
Never forget your mana. Never forget that your mana is within you, and you bring that mana, and the mana around you amplifies. When you know your mana, it all amplifies.
You gotta be alone. Kanoi teaches me you gotta be the outsider, you gotta be the weirdo, and you gotta be the leader that goes first. Ceremony is not for halau. Ceremony is not only for formal schools, but it's meant to be in the homes, it's meant to be on the beaches, and it's not about, like, we reclaim our space where the tourists have taken over. In Lahaina, everything's extracted, but through our embodiment and our medicine, we are reclaiming that. And what will move forward, what we saw as we looked over Lahaina, as we oli in Kako'o, that there will be a line of wahine across aina that we just quietly come, we know, we listen, and we fill in the gaps of all the hurt, of all the misunderstanding, of all that was lost, because we are the portals between the realms through our own bodies. And that medicine is here, and it is ancient, and it is nothing we have to earn. We just can just be. Be. That's our ola.
When there's times that's going to be really, really rough for you and you want to give up and you don't see the future, just remember these moments. And I keep telling you folks, remember these moments, because this will be the piko, the beginning to what's to come.